Okay, so here we're going to be talking about the use case, the actual problem that we're going to be working during the tutorial, trying to address. So this is an actual problem example from an actual use case. This happened to me when I was working on a web modernization project. We were pulling in the library that had been built by another team into our new web project, and this other UI library was not properly configured or had its bundles split out separately. So anytime we used even one component in one of our feature modules, it pulled in everything that was defined for that UI library. So all of the JavaScript, all of the assets and CSS and styles, everything. So one of the downsides to this is that our app was taking between 7 to 10 seconds to load up, just to render on the page. And it was causing all sorts of headaches. So this is why it's important to split up your UI library, and I'm going to show you in this small scale application just what this looks like using an application that I just created here. So let's jump into the application itself. The name of the UI library we're working with here is called Howdy UI. Howdy UI consists of two components, Howdy name and Howdy time. The Howdy name component, it renders the words hello name or whatever property you pass it inside of name, inside of an H1 element. And then the other component is called Howdy time component, and it renders today's date inside of an H1 element. It says hello, today is time. Time is a string property, part of that class, and we use moment.js to define today's date in a particular format. So this is the only component that is using moment.js. Howdy name is not using that external package to work with any date objects at all. So the way that this is supposed to work is essentially, when you pull in Howdy name component and you consume it in your web project, you're not supposed to pull in moment.js at all. Because you're not using that component that uses that package. So, but that's not happening. So let me just show you what is actually happening. So let me just pull up the screen. Okay, there you go. Okay, so boom. Okay, so this is you're seeing right now hello Guillermo, and I'm using Howdy name to the Howdy name component. And when we analyze the bundle, when we build that web application, the delete app application that's using our Howdy UI library, you'll see that it is included moment.js. Now this is not supposed to happen because we are not using that other component. So this is the problem itself. What we're going to do is we're going to address that issue, and let me very quickly just show you what the other component looks like, just so you can see it. So if we were to go to our delete app component, consuming app, go in here, and we call, whoops, I haven't even pulled it. Go into the app module, pull it in Howdy time module. Lib, oops, Howdy time, there it is, Howdy time, ooh, Howdy time. Okay, we wait for it to build, and we switch over. So there we go. All right, so here is there is our two components working side by side, and that's what the other one looks like, that one that contains moment.js. All right, so we're going to jump now into the tutorial and show you how we're going to split those pieces out.